What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure. It's time to take a look at what's sold out of the eBay store.
Mountain Man
Treasures.
This channel, guys, is all about reselling. It's about going to various places, from thrift stores to garage sales to estate sales, antique stores, whatever it is. You find stuff there, you buy it, you bring it home, you clean it, take pictures of it, and you list it on eBay. Now, eBay certainly has been having a lot of issues lately between them and the Postal Service. It's kind of a mess. I got a lot of stuff out there in limbo. It does look like things are starting to move a little bit. Still some things coming to me that I don't know where they're at, and I'm sure all of you have had some issues too. It's frustrating, and when it comes right down to it, if stuff is too late and doesn't show up, you can see some of my past video that I just did on this explaining it. But at the end of the day, eBay is sort of saying, sorry, it's on you, and we end up having to refund. So I'm hoping I don't have to do that too much. We'll see. They made something like $17 billion on fees last year. So you'd think they'd be able to at least get us back our fee that they took for the item that we refund, and then the customer eventually gets and then never talks with us again. I don't know. What are you going to do? I mean, a lot of people have shut down their stores, and I totally get it. Most of my stuff is making it through, so I'm just crossing my fingers. I'm upgrading stuff to priority, trying to help it that way. Now, there are things that I haven't listed. I've got a right down here, actually, because I took it out, was going to list it. Big old Lionel train set. It's not a super high end, but it ought to go for $120, something like that. And I just decided, you know what, I don't want to list it right now because I don't want to risk that thing getting lost. I've got a giant plush Mario that's a super high dollar. I don't want to list it for the same reason. Dark Tower, it used to be behind me. I've moved it, but I've got a Dark Tower game that's like 90-some% complete. It's a lot of money, and I don't feel like losing it right now. So it's not listed. So, it's frustrating. There's money sitting in here that I can't make. There's money out there that I might lose. But we'll see. I mean, I've got a selection of stuff that's sold here in the last few days. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and then we'll all cross our fingers and hope it actually gets to the buyer. This Rudolph snow globe, I picked this up at Aaron's thrift store the other day. Not a super high dollar globe. Looks cooler than what it's worth, actually. But still, picked it up for a couple bucks, and it sold for $20.24 plus shipping. This pair of Chevy 1500 pickups from the Hot Wheels collection, so we're 40 cents into these. They sold for $7.49, free shipping, but that now, as we've talked about, all profit. We're up in the hundreds of dollars made now off of these Hot Wheels. It's just coming a few dollars at a time, but that's fine. They're easy to list, easy to store and ship. I don't mind it at all. It's adding up, definitely, over the long run. So are these gauntlets from Avengers Endgame. I'm down to just the last couple now. Nothing into these at this point. This is 100% profit. And it sold for $19.60, free shipping. This Jurassic Park Dino Battlers, this one of the deals we got from Mr. Buys-A-Lot from one of his auctions. Got a whole bunch of toys, and a lot of them were Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. And this one, we paid $180 for everything, and now we're up to about I think it's $82 made. So we're not quite halfway into making our money back off of 4 toys sold. That's not bad. So this one sold for $27.64 plus shipping. This Starbucks Houston mug, I got this from my buddy Jeff. We were trying out a deal where he basically, he bought the things, he cleaned them, he photographed them, and then sold them to me along with airdropping the photos onto my phone. So all I had to do here was create the listing. I paid up on them because I didn't have to do anything. And I think this was the last thing, or second to last thing. We have one more that we picked up from him. This really cool mug. So we paid $5 to Jeff for this, but it sold for 26.50 euros, which is, I don't know, probably 32 or 34 bucks, something like that. Ultimately, we're going to end up making about $7 or $8 profit on this Starbucks mug. I've been selling a lot of mugs, and that's sort of typical of the fourth quarter in December, especially. I've noticed I'm getting lots of holes up on my shelf where I keep the mugs. So time to restock, but I think they make nice gifts for people. They're really easy, especially for people that collect mugs and Starbucks in particular. So mugs tend to move pretty slowly, but right around now, it does pick up. This Hallmark keepsake ornament, the very last ornament from our big haul from the Hallmark store where they are getting rid of all their old ornaments, bought them for $1 a piece and way into the profit on these things. Now we made several $100s off of these ornaments. This sold for $15.53 plus shipping. These right here, well, these came from our 888 lots deal. And well, these are essentially boy dog diapers. That's basically what it is when you're trying to potty train your dog. Didn't sell for very much, but it is profit. $5.99 free shipping, but it weighed an ounce. I mean, it was very small, so we make a couple bucks. Ink is always good, even for the newer resellers out there, even if it's expired. 1, 2, usually I don't go past 3 years, but even expired ink will sell, especially if it's new and sealed and it's name brand. The off-brand stuff, typically not a good deal. And even some of, the Canon or Epson or what, even some of that, you're going to want to look it up because even some of that, it's just not worth very much. But some ink is worth quite a lot. This one we actually picked up with a printer at an estate sale. It was half off day. It was marked $10. We already sold the printer. So we're $5 in. We sold the printer for I think it was $20 plus shipping. And so now this 100% profit, and it sold for $19.94. plus shipping. This one wasn't even expired. This one doesn't expire till next year, so that was nice. This next one, really cool shirt. I'm surprised it lasted so long. This thing sat in my store for like a year and a half. It's a Mario shirt, new with tags, How to School a Princess. It's a pretty cool shirt. Picked it up for $1, and it sold for $14.99, free shipping. Another mug, this Alabama 2017 National Championship mug. Picked this one up for, I believe it was $1, and it sold for $17.34 plus shipping. Nautica button front shirt. This, I think, part of like a fill a bag sale that I did one time, a long time ago. This is an old shirt sitting in there in the stale inventory, but I always tell people, they ask, well, how long do you leave things up? Till they sell. I mean, at some point I might get tired of listing it and take it down if I just see it and donate it, type of thing. But for the most part, I just leave it up. I list it and forget it. And eventually somebody's going to see it and like it. And this actually from Kyle. He's a relatively new subscriber to the channel. Been chatting with him through the comments. He's been futzing with eBay for a while. They're screwing around with him with managed payments. It's a really frustrating situation. Kyle, I hope that gets figured out, man. I know that's frustrating. It's been a frustrating year for so many of us for so many reasons, but he came in and bought this Nautica button front shirt for, I think I sent him an offer on this, $11.30 plus shipping. So Kyle, thanks so much for picking that up. Another shirt that I thought would go a little bit sooner than it did. This again, probably a year and a half old. It's the Coca-Cola Santa T-shirt. Picked this up for, I believe, right around $1.99, something like that. And I sent out an offer because I got a watcher and I thought, you know what, I want this thing gone. I think it was around $15. I sent an offer of 10, free shipping, and they took it. So again, few dollars made there. This Dewalt racing hat, I picked this up at Aaron's thrift store just the other day for $1, knowing that it had a pretty good sell-through rate right around the $10 or $12 range. And so I bought it completely knowing I wasn't going to make a ton on it, but we were going to make $5, $6 really easy. And that's what we did. So $1 in, sold for $9.98 plus shipping. The 57 T-Bird with the flames on there. This is a cool car. Again, our Hot Wheels deal, 20 cents roughly into all of these cars that we got. And this one sold for $1.99 plus shipping. And that actually going out to our good buddy Keith. He sent a message saying Merry Christmas to me and to my family. So Keith, thank you so much. Keith is in Minnesota, and he let me know that he has right around 1,000 Hot Wheels cars in his collection, and we've been slowly adding to it. I'm going to try and get more cars listed this week, Keith. I'm not going to list a lot of stuff during the Christmas week, but the Hot Wheels are easy to list, and they keep that algorithm alive, so we're going to do that. I'm going to pull out some Hot Wheels and get those listed this week, so maybe you find more in there that you like. He did come in and buy one other, the 41 Willys Coupe. This is an orange coupe, really, really cool car, $4.99 plus shipping, and then apparently, Keith, fan of In-N-Out because he bought this hat that we picked up recently at Goodwill for $1, and this one was $16.99 free shipping. We of course combined all of those for Keith, sent that thing out priority, so hopefully it get there maybe today, Keith, if you're watching this on premiere day. I think it might show up there today. Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, their stuff tends to sell pretty well. This was a really cool looking hat. It was new. I got this from Aaron also just like a week ago, and I paid up for some new hats from him. I think this was like a $2 purchase, and it actually went out to, I think they're in Honolulu. I know they're in Hawaii. You know, interesting because as far as I know, there's no elk on the islands. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's a cool hat, brown canvas. It's got the patch on there. Really rare look. I loved it, and I had a good feeling about it. And it sold for $15.97 plus shipping. Moving on, another thing that was not necessarily a great retail arbitrage buy. This on clearance from Big Lots. The Kylo Ren toothbrush. They're actually kind of cool. They just aren't very desirable, apparently. I also have some from Ray, the blue ones. And I've sold a few of them here and there. They randomly sell. $1 in, and it sold for $9.97, free shipping. The McDonald's mug that I recently picked up during a Goodwill trip. It was 99 cents, but we got it half off that day, so 50 cents into this thing. I had it listed for 15 or 16 bucks. I wasn't really sure. You know, there weren't a lot of them out there. I bought it anticipating it was a $9.99, and somebody sent me an offer of 10 bucks. You know, that's what I thought when I picked it up. So good enough. 10 bucks plus shipping for this thing. Killer Be Killed on VHS, martial arts video. VHS tapes, guys, don't sleep on them. Some of them really good. This one, a 50-cent pickup during the summer at a garage sale. It sold for $20.99 plus shipping. Monster High doll. Picked this up. It was in a bag with some others, so I'm probably 50 or 75 cents into this one. Took a while to sell. I thought it would move quicker, but it sold for $14 plus shipping. This Cabela's Tactical Reflex sight. I got this at a garage sale this summer for $5. I had it listed for about 60, but it hadn't got a lot of interest. So somebody sent me an offer of 45, and we took it. So $45 plus shipping. Still a really nice sale. Bumble. We sold Bumble. He is my favorite character out of the old Rankin and Bass claymation cartoon. I love that cartoon, watch it every year, and Bumble is my favorite. And Miss Jane came in and picked up Bumble. We got this guy at Goodwill very recently for, it was him and another Bumble from 2 different years actually, but really close, both about the same size. So it was a nice pickup. They were $2.99 for the pair of them, so $1.50 in. And Jane bought this for $16.99 free shipping. Jane, thank you so much. You got to send me offers on these things. We'll give you better deals. Same thing goes for Keith. I've told him that before, but he says he doesn't want an offer. He wants to pay whatever I'm asking. So I appreciate that. This Wire Way for the Nintendo DS, not a high dollar game. This is part of a bundle of games that I got. So officially I'm like $2 into this, but we're way into the problem. We sold some Pokemon games that were very high dollar out of this a lot. So this 100% profit, $7.95 free shipping. The Endgame lobby card. I got this from the same guy that I got those Gauntlet cups from. We got a whole bunch of Funko Pops from him. And he had all sorts of Marvel stuff. And so this, $7.49 free shipping. We paid $520 for everything that we got from him. And we're probably about 4 times that in profit right now. And we've still got some stragglers, this one of them. So we'll make a couple bucks on this. And then we've got a few more here. This Hot Wheels Ferrari, yellow Ferrari, really cool, 20 cents in, and this went $8.99 to Puerto Rico. And then this Harley-Davidson Fat Boy, 20 cents in, and it went for $9.98 free shipping. So that's all that sold out of the eBay store, guys. I do want to mention that Nana Tink came in and purchased one of our T-shirts from our merch store. If you're interested, the link is down below. I've got one more sticker left in there, at least for right now. If folks are interested, we'll order more of those stickers. We got mugs in there. We got a lot of T-shirts in there as well. So if you're interested, Mountain Man Treasure stuff in the link below in the description. So thank you guys so much for joining today, for hanging out with us. And actually, we just reached a really cool milestone. Just yesterday, I'm shooting this Sunday afternoon. But Saturday, we got a notification that we had reached 100,000 views on the YouTube channel. So that's pretty cool. Essentially, in 1 year of working on this, to hit that point, that's crazy. Thank you so much for making that happen. I sure appreciate every single one of you. The channel is growing, and I'm so excited to help teach people what I've learned and help more people achieve some freedom and some financial independence, and hopefully just find a better way of living, because this is fun, guys. It's fun doing this stuff. I love going out there and finding the treasure and getting it into the people's hands that have also been looking for it. This is a cool thing, especially around Christmas, to be able to connect people with stuff that maybe is from their childhood, or get it to, their father, that, he had that when he was a kid, never thought he'd see it again. Now he gets it for Christmas. That is a cool thing. And that's what we do, guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.